The Tale of a Dark Knight. Once upon a time, there was a dark knight. He only had one wish: to win a game of solo. He had won lots of squads and duos, but he knew that solo was one of the important parameters people judge on, and it was time that he showed his potential to others. He decided to land in Anarchy Acres. He had never been to this place, but he was determined to win. He decided to start off with the main house. As soon as he entered the house, he found the pump shotgun. He knew he could easily wreck anyone with that gun, as he was so powerful with that. He quickly looted the entire house and made his way out in the open. He looted the entire place as soon as possible. The next step was Tomato Town. This is the rookie. She was just getting resources to use a vending machine, for she wanted to use a heavy shotgun. But she didn't know that there was a Dark Knight entering the Tomato Town. The Dark Knight enters the Tomato Town unaware of the rookie, and that is when he sees her going into the taco shop. The Dark Knight decides to attack from the top. The rookie is terrified by those footsteps and decides to stay in the corner. And that is when the Dark Knight starts breaking off the roof, and he unleashes with the pump shotgun directly on his face, and he dies. And that is how the Dark Knight got his first kill, and he continued with the journey. Then he entered the Dusty Depot. He was in search for those extra loot available. If someone would have died over here, or if someone dropped something, or if someone just didn't wanted any stuff. He was in search for that loot, and he didn't know that there was another guy waiting for him on this place. He started shooting him. And he was dead. And then he continued. And just when he thought that he was done with players, he saw another guy building for the supply drop. He decided to sneak upon him when he was busy collecting the supply drop. And he got a double kill. It was this girl who was waiting for that clear shot while the Black Knight was killing others. And at that second, the Dark Knight found his another enemy. He was trying to build towards him, but he knew that he had no chance. And he was dead. The girl on the other end, still waiting for the shot. The Dark Knight started moving out. The girl kept shooting at him, but he knew that he had to move, for the storm was coming. He kept building as many structures as possible to defend him from those bullets. And then he took a sip of mini shield. He kept moving, and the girl kept shooting. The girl, being fed up of this, finally decided to snipe. And it was a very near miss for Dark Knight. He quickly built up a base because he could not afford another sniper shot. He quickly healed up and made his way onto the mountain. And the destiny arrived. They finally met. And the Dark Knight killed him. His dreams were finally taking shape. Only 3 people were left, and the final circle was in the valley. And that is when he hears a sniper shot. The remaining guys were already fighting. One guy was on the hill. While the other guy was below. The Dark Knight had no other option but then to wait. And that is when the other guy was outside his base. The guy had to move as he was not in the circle. And unexpectedly, he was going towards the Dark Knight. The Dark Knight, unaware of this, was just hiding in his 1x1. The Dark Knight, unaware of this, was just sniping. And that is when he saw the guy. He quickly built above him and started a shotgun fight. And obviously, the Dark Knight had to win it because he had perfected it. He started taking damage from the guy shooting from the top of the hill. He quickly built and started healing up. Just 2 people left. He had to win this after coming so far in the game, and the guy kept shooting him from the hill. She kept shooting the guy, and she knew that she had the height advantage. But she was unaware that the storm was not in her favor. The storm was moving in, and she finally had to come down from that place. She quickly made her way down the base. She no more had the height advantage. The Dark Knight, taking the advantage, started shooting at her. She kept coming in, but the Dark Knight kept shooting. He kept building and kept shooting. She finally decided to push. She built a ramp and directly went towards the Dark Knight. The Dark Knight did the same. Both of them were trying to build onto each other, and the goal went pretty high up, and the Dark Knight finally started to destroy the base. The opponent fell down, and both were in a shotgun fight, and the girl was wrecked by the shotgun of the Dark Knight. He finally did it. He finally achieved the victory royale and was on the 7th heaven. He was feeling so happy, and after all that hard work, he was successful to get a bit higher in his journey of Fortnite.